Hello everyone, welcome to my brand new Let's Play series of Pathfinder Kingmaker, the brand new game by Owlcat Games, and it is set in the world of Pathfinding. I don't know if it's in the world, but at least it uses the rule set of Pathfinder. If you don't know Pathfinder, it's made, I believe, by, it's an offshoot of the original, of the team that developed Dungeons and Dragons, and it was made, it's a new system, a new tabletop role-playing system that was made sort of to harken back to the days of Dungeons and Dragons 3.5, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I'm here at the start of a brand new Let's Play, and we will go from beginning to end and complete a campaign. So it's gonna be a long one, of course, so let's get to it. Of course, in the description below, I have links for you if you want to check the game for yourself. So let's see, we as developers are always striving to improve the work. Thank you very much. It's all about, I think it's about the terms and conditions and things. Anyway, so what am I gonna play as? Challenging mode, let's see. Suffer full damage. It means this one does not suffer full damage, so I'll go with that. Yeah, you can also customize things. This game has a lot of options. The auto pause. I've been configuring the auto pause because it's very important in a real-time with pause system. Having the auto pause properly configured. I've been configured it, and it's got some pretty amazing options. I'm really happy with that. But this game just options for days, and that's great. So, Death's Door, that will, with this option, enable your character and companions will not die after suffering a deadly injury, and it will instead receive a Death's Door condition. If they suffer a deadly injury while under these effects, they will die. Okay, sounds interesting, actually, but I'll keep that disabled because it looks like it's just a normal thing. We got auto level up, of course, off. It's a role-playing game. I just know auto level ups. It's the best part. No, it's not the best part, but it's a very nice part. Enemy stat adjustment. I'll go with normal enemies. Thank you, because I just want the normal stuff, and that's fine. I think a lot of people would go for that. I have experience with these sort of games. To the point where I could go with a challenging mode. However, this game is very special, and you'll see that as we play it. But I'll explain more of why I'm not gonna go with normal with the higher difficulties over there. Enemy difficulty is that. Damage to party is 1. Party's speed depends on the weight you're carrying. No, it doesn't. What? No, I don't like that. That's yeah. Kingdom management. The hell is that? Affects the difficulty of kingdom management in auto mode. The kingdom is managed without the player's participation. Once enabled, the auto mode cannot be disabled. Okay, well, I'm not messing with that then. Last, I think everything is good, including the tutorial. Let's create a character. The last time I played the game, and I did have a chance to play the game while it was still in beta, there were only like 4 or 3 classes or all that stuff. I'm just gonna, apparently we can select characters, which is a good thing. So let's create a companion from scratch. So, first things first, we have a portrait. I didn't get any customized ones or special ones or anything. It's fine for a first playthrough. I guess I can just look at the nice things. I like this, the nice portraits, I should say. That's the really cool dress right there as well. Do I want to be a ranger? Because I want to be a ranger. Who doesn't want to be a ranger? I want to be a ranger. Yeah, I want to be a ranger. Let's be a ranger. Let's go with that. That's the portrait right there. And then we have our gender up here, and we have. Don't we have class? We do. No, that's race. Class is later? Yes, we are currently selecting race. Class is the next one. Okay, so that's good. What do we have here? This is very close to what you'd expect from Dungeons and Dragons 3.5, and I believe even the 5th edition is somewhere along these lines. But let's see. It's probably Elves, the best one. What do we got? Keen senses, +2 racial bonus on perception checks, +2 racial bonus on caster checks and on knowledge, which is interesting. Elven immunities, probably against sleep, which is an old staple of the race in Dungeons and Dragons. Elven weapon familiarity. Yes, we are gonna have weapon familiarity. So it's basically, it's very familiar, but it's brand new. I'm new to this, so bear with me if I do any mistakes. People might go with humans. It used to be that humans were just sort of the bland thing. Now they do have some special abilities and all that. Not special abilities, I guess there's a reason to play as a human, where before there really wasn't. If you were, of course, looking at stats. Slow and steady, stability, hardy, defensive training against giants, +4 dodge bonus to armor class against. Oh, there's 2 different types of armor class. That's interesting. And I can, of course, right-click to see that. Okay, so that's gnomes. I mean, I guess, I mean, we need to go with an elf, right? Although, half-elf. Keen senses, elven immunities, and adaptability. Receives skill bonus as a feat as a first level. I think the elves are nice if you're more of a frontliner, because the immunities here are nice to have, I would say. I'm gonna go with half-elf. She doesn't start with full or weapon familiarity, but whatever. So we're good here. We are right-handed. Let's go with that. I don't know what it changes. Oh, it changes the feet. Good. It's the right hand feet. That makes sense. Body type over here. Very lean. I don't remember the portrait anymore. Let's go with the middle one. The face. Oh yeah, that's the face. No, that's not as face. That's very face. Oh no, there's more faces. Ooh, that's a lot of face right there as well. Oh, that's the smiling face. That doesn't fit. There we go. Then skin tone. That we'll start off. Let's look at them and see what we have. So elves include. That's probably tree elves and things or stuff. I'm not one of those. I'm a sort of high mountain or something. I don't know what elves are. We could actually look. Probably should. No, I'm half elf. What am I talking about? Elves have long drawn the covetous gazes of other races. Their generous lifespans. They last for centuries. And we got hairstyle. Okay, let's first customize the hair color. We don't see that. That's the one. And then go. That's a really cool hairstyle right there on the second one. Oh, there's not that many. That's fine. Let's go with this one. We're not gonna be able to see too much of our character anyway. It's a top-down game. What do you? Yeah. I don't customize that yet. Okay. So next up, we have a class, and I'm gonna. Do we have kits? Sort of kits. I suppose these would be the kits. The Magus. Oh yeah. So Ranger. Is there anything better? Ooh, we got things down here. What does it require? Knowledge? Prerequisites. Ability to spontaneously cast spells for Dragon Disciple. These are for later, aren't they? They're like dual classing things, maybe. Makes some sense if it is. Let's see. Do I want the rogue, though? Because the rogue, yeah, if I want, like... A ranger is for arrows, but you can also use arrows with the rogue, I suppose. It's not amazing. There's a lot of things that you're not going to want to do, I suppose. But, you know, with... That you're going to want to do and won't be able to. But the good thing about the rogue is that they can pick locks and go sneaking. The ranger actually should be able to go sneaking as well. So we have over here the Divine Caster, which is for casting healing items, I would assume, or healing spells. We've got the Freebooter. Can I read that? Thank you. Or maybe it shows up over there. Freebooter is a natural leader, a pirate who works well with a variety of people and in a variety of roles. Her specialized combat tactics help organize and direct a crew, and Freebooters' talents are in high demand. Most Freebooters work as individual or independent agents. That sounds good. Flame Warden over here, like burning away everything. It's not really my kind of thing. And a Divine Caster. What's the difference there? What? The Ranger. What? Stormwalker over there. That's an interesting one. I like that. It just changes these things, I would guess. And we do... No, it might change more things. Or maybe not. It doesn't. Doesn't look like it changes anything. Good. That's good. So we can't select our skills yet. We can load the pre-made build, but that's that. We can't... Yeah, we can't select the skills yet. So, for skills. Okay, a very in-depth... not skill tree, it's a character sheet. Bear in mind that this is basically the first time I'm actually looking at it. I don't think we're gonna need dexterity or strength for a lot of the bows. There should be might modifiers, measures the casting physical power, engaging hand-to-hand such as fighters. There's no mention there. I'm just doing a little bit of a check or skimming through. There's no mention here. Oh, there it is. A strength penalty, but not a bonus, applies to attacks made with a bow, unless it's a composite bow. So it works differently from Dungeons and Dragons 2.0 or 3.5. So I kind of want that. It makes sense that we'd need strength for bows, and actually bows are basically the weapon that requires the most strength, just realistically speaking. But that's not how video games generally take them. So let's go max dexterity. for trickery and all that sort of stuff. That's basically going to be what we're going to go with. And this is for spell casting. I'm not going to focus too much on that. And also, I think it's for nature spells and all that sort of stuff. So let's see. Charisma, what does it do? Reflects a character's personality. There probably will be dialogue checks and all that sort of stuff. Your character's charisma modifier enables you to use magic devices, influence others, channel energy, difficulty classes, DCs, well, for clerics and paladins attempting to harm undead foes. Oh, that's not for us. And bards, paladins, and sorcerers, so that doesn't really matter too much, but I kind of want to go with that. I kind of want to go with 12 charisma, maybe 14 charisma. Yeah, do we need intelligence? Or maybe more intelligence than charisma. Oh, that sounds good, actually, because we don't need that too much. Minimum is 7, though. That's kind of sucks a little bit. Not very charismatic, my character. That's fine. Intelligence over here, knowledge checks. Let's see, your character's intelligence modifier, number of skill points gained in each skill, at least 1 skill point per level, so that's interesting. If I want to go with a lot of skills, which I kind of do, rangers do like a lot of skills, that'd be good. We have a modifier of minus, plus, what is our natural modifier? Did we get a natural modifier? Maybe. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? I shouldn't go with maximum dexterity because of the way ability points work. Yeah. No, yeah, I'm not going with that. I'm not gonna go with a lot of constitution. Yeah, this is better. Just being sort of there's a reason, there should be an ability that allows me to use my wisdom modifier rather than my dexterity modifier for shots. I don't know if it's cumulative. It isn't in Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not sure if it is in this game, of course. So I kind of want to go with intelligence right there, maybe for a 14 right there, and maybe 14 charisma. Be a little bit of a talkative character. Yeah, sounds like a good build. It's probably a terrible build. We're playing on normal. That's the reason why. One of the reasons why. Anyway, as for our skills, we have 5 points, and the points are modified to a certain extent. Huh, interesting. Those 2 points don't actually change the points we gain. Okay, it's fine. We've got athletics, which should be... Can I not tell what that is? There it is. Skill represents the character's physical ability in such things as leaping, scaling walls, and swimming, which an elf should be good at. I don't think it is a class skill, however. No, it is. I think it is. Because there's a base, yeah, class skill plus 3. It doesn't work like in Dungeons and Dragons 3.5, which is good because I prefer it this way. So if you don't have a first level, you don't receive the class modifier. But if you have, then you do. Then that's good, especially for low level adventures on tabletop. So I do want to go with stealth. I can only get that one, but I do want to go with stealth. Trickery. Skills enables you to disarm traps and devices, open locks, pilfer objects from creatures, and so on. This does not have a class bonus, and that's that one right there. Maybe knowledge and let's go with perception. Can't really go to persuasion for sure. Oh, it's class skill. That's fantastic. I love it. I love it. Okay, so it seems like we're gonna be able to just sort of invest in whatever we like. Let's go with lower nature, and that's gonna be our build right there. Racial bonuses. What is that? What? Oh. I didn't choose it. I didn't choose it. Well, my racial bonus is going to be dexterity, of course. It's going to be my main skill. Do I want to go with higher skill? Higher dexterity, but that's going to cost a lot more. Yeah, that's a better build. It's a good thing I didn't forget that. Maybe the game wouldn't let me advance. So that's good stuff. Next up, we have ourselves our abilities and our... No, skills is next up, so this is only this way. They're showing us this, but it's not. Oh, we don't have that many. Or do we? We have adaptability. Oh, we have 3 classes? What the heck? So that shows us the recommended features. Non-recommended features. Okay. So, what? How exactly? Oh, that's... Okay, I see. Yeah, weapon, definitely. Point blank shot, that's really nice. I That's really good, just in general. Weapon finesse with a light weapon, elven curve blade, a stock rapier, spiked chain, made for a creature of your size category. You may use your dexterity modifier instead of your strength modifier on attack rolls. That's actually really good. That's really good. Weapon focus though, probably want that more than anything at the first, because we just get the point blank shot is just a +1 bonus to attack, rather than it used to, I think in some versions of D&D it is like you don't receive the debuff from being close to. I think it's like a -4 that you get to the DC if you're very close, like 4 feet or something, and then if you have that, you don't get that penalty anymore. So I'm gonna go with weapon focus over here. You get a +1 bonus on all attack rolls you make using the selected weapon, and hopefully it's gonna be longbow or something, or bow. What? Where? Longbow? Tell me it's different. Yeah, it is. So do I want to go with that, or do I want to go with composite bow? Whatever it is, because the composite bows tend to be a little bit rarer. And also not as good because they're rarer. Do I actually have a composite bow over here? Oh, maybe it's in the same class. I think it is in the same class. Good. Longbow. That's the one. Oh, that's not a I thought it was a check mark or something. Well, I selected it, didn't I? I did. And now I didn't. Gotcha. That's good. You have one over there. So we can choose one of each. Okay, that's good. It's not giving me any... It's weird. I am a little bit confused about what this is. Yeah, no, we need to select each one. But why did the blue one... Point blank shot, weapon finesse... Where's my weapon focus? Down here? Weapon specialization? I don't know where it is. I believe it is selected. Weapon focus. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's weird that now it's not. I think it's because of our... It changes or something. I don't know. We got skill focus. What does it actually do? A +3 bonus on all checks involving whatever that is. If you have a 10 or more rank in knowledge, this bonus increases to 6, which is really nice. And I will go with persuasion on that because I want to convince people to fight by my side and give me stuff. Then my racial favorite enemies. Normally, this is including, what actually does it do? He gets a +2 bonus on weapon attacks and damage rolls against them, so that's nice. Normally I would go with undead, because I hate undead, but the thing with rangers is that they're really bad against undead, because of arrows. And I do know what we're gonna fight. Well, I think I know what we're gonna fight. I'm gonna go with goblins first. Yeah. Goblins are too easy. Outsiders. That's a type of creature. Humans? Is that not more expensive? Or maybe it doesn't work as... No, it works just as well. Good. Yeah, I'm thinking humans. We're gonna fight humans, I'm sure. Bandits and things. Oh, that's right. There's a thing. Oh, that's cool. I forgot about that. So, my voice.
A trivial task.
Let's shred them.
Stand with me.
Let's move.
Aim carefully.
I won't take that.
All according to plan.
I like the reserved.
I feel faint.
No, I don't.
Heal me quickly. Let's move already.
Brave?
Strike with all your might.
We shall overcome.
The road calls me. I'll take
I like
the bait.
I'll go with Madman. Madwoman, I suppose. And we have our birth date. Well, what month is it? Oh, it tells me the month. That's gotta be my birthday then, because why not? There it is, Erastus. I don't know what that means. And our name, I know exactly what my name is. Gil Edel, and I don't think I'm miswriting this. It should mean Elf of the Stars in Sindarin, but I might be mistaken because I translated it roughly when I was 14, and I've been writing it in character names for a long while. Anyway, so what is our alignment gonna be? I probably want to go neutral, but lawful neutral maybe. But we're gonna have a lawful. Yeah, we're gonna have alignments anyway. Alignment changes. So let's go with lawful neutral. Chaotic neutral is also interesting. I like chaotic neutral. It's always fun. It's what I did when I played. Last time I did a let's play of, or the only time I did a let's play of Baldur's Gate. Start from to the end with a chaotic neutral character. Very interesting story for the character. Just didn't go all that well, but let's go with that. And yeah, and this basically there's going to be a little dot that's going to go around, and as we make decisions and things, and our alignment changes. And that is us. That is Gilladel right there. And I'm very happy. I'm chaotic neutral. I mean, why wouldn't I be amazingly happy or incredibly depressed? Either way, it's fine. We got a bunch of persuasion. Oh, soon we'll get a +6 instead of a +3, and everything else is gonna be good. This is the loading screen. Welcome everyone to the loading screen.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
There's a lot of information that we could have read also, I think, during character creation about the areas of the world and all this sort of stuff. And there's a lot of them over here as well. We're gonna get to know the areas, or at least people who come from there throughout the game. So if you want to pause and read these, you can do that.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
That's Lindsay right there. She's the one that did the intro, and the game is basically her telling a story, which is really cool. She acts like a little bit like the narrator, and our companions, from what I remember, they're really, really interesting. They're like, I don't remember about Amelia. I think she's not a main character. She is definitely a main character, but we'll see. Here they come.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
There's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the Baron's title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question.
She takes a long pause, waiting for the voices to die down as everyone directs their attention towards her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Or the last person standing, I guess, because that also is a way of doing it. Why not just recognize the Stag Lord as Baron, though?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
So you're helping us found a barony. What do you gain from such generosity?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
It is interesting, though. I mean, I was so under the belief that that's what she wanted to set up, just expand, that I like, she didn't say that she wanted to expand. It's true, and it makes some sense that she would just, want to get rid of a bad neighbor, I guess, and not just want to overextend her rule. It depends on how seriously they take the whole logistics of ruling in sort of medieval ages. Not really medieval, because of course it's not historical fiction, but still, it's the tricky thing to rule a huge empire or a huge country, and sometimes it's not really in your advantage to have too much land as a lord or a lady, as it is. Although she's not, is she? She's the sword lord or swordless lady. Anyway, what rewards can we expect exactly?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Okay. Clear as day, I guess.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
I wouldn't say that Amiri's flame in the eyes is probably all about all that, but still, she's very fiery in her own way.
Hi, my name's Lindsay.
Hi.
I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
We sure will. I'm Gilladel. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally.
Yeah.
He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Oh, wait, a book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain.
You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? She says. They're always written years later based on the tales of best case people saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, and who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on. Adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them and write it all down properly?
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
That horrific scythe lady? That definitely wasn't a Miri, though, because she had a sword, I think. That's not really a sword, actually. She just had one of those things that you use in construction to keep the roof from falling off. What about that barbarian? She looks pretty heroic. I think her name is Amiri?
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
See you later, Lindsay. We're gonna get to know them all a lot. Yeah, so I focus on storyline. I focus on doing as many things as I can. So it's not gonna be a completionist playthrough by any means, but yeah, there's gonna be a lot of dialogue. And this Let's Play is gonna have a little bit longer episodes than I usually go for. This game, as you'll see in future episodes, has a very unique approach to computer role-playing, and I like it. I'm not really sure if I'm still gonna like it after all is said and done, but I like it. So let's see. We have
Time becomes distance.
Amandi Aldori. Get some rest before. Okay, so yeah, that's of course who we talked to. Can I rotate the camera? WASD. It's what I was using. Thank you. Got an adventure, and the Duke or whatever. Let's see. I can zoom in. Oh, it doesn't actually get through. It's a literal zoom in. It doesn't move the camera. It just zooms in. That's good. Let's see. We have adventures. We have Harim over here. Who's Harim? Oh, I think I remember him. Nope, I don't. Amiri! Hey, come here. No, finally the idle talk's over. Okay, well, I don't think we're gonna be able to. Maybe Tartuccio. Let's see. No, tomorrow our glorious journey begins. Okay, well, let's get on with it. I thought there was a map. I don't know what this is, by the way. That's not the way. Did my character just say step, step, step? There is indeed a map. That's where we need to go. We need to press M. Okay. So it is indeed a loading screen. I thought it was going to be a cutscene when we got it, but yeah. Apparently the first version of the game, the unpatched version, has pretty long loading screens.
Help!
Later on. Oh boy. So I'm gonna be making some cuts eventually. Lindsay bursts into your room. She looks scared. Her face is smeared with soot. Oh no. And she holds a weapon in her hands. What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers, or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Yep. Okay, off she goes. We still don't control her, I don't think. Oh no, you're not going anywhere. Oh, yes, I know how pause works. The best thing...
I'll carve my name into your flesh!
In this sort of game. Okay, so he's very upset with everything. Apparently, he doesn't like having his name carved. Wait a minute. Is it Gilladell into his... Well, he's an idiot. So we have no special abilities so far. We can change it and probably should change our weapon. We can just click there instead of clicking on that. Okay. Then we have stealth. And then over here we have AI. Click to deactivate. Of course, deactivate. I'll look into the packets. I'll deactivate for now because I'm alone. Yeah, so we have no special abilities. I think... What is this? That's our abilities. I think we can drag and drop. Yeah, perfect. And then we have belts. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's see. Fighting defensively, and we have acrobatics. You can move through a threatened square. Wait a minute, we have a grid in this game? Tell me we have a grid in this game. Please, this game is going to be so awesome if it has a grid. I mean, hopefully it's going to be awesome anyway, but... let's do a charge in here.
Work, you silly spell!
It doesn't? Why? Interesting. Huh. Anyway.
Die, die, die!
Yes.
Let the attack commence!
Oh no, she doesn't have a weapon yet. Oh, this is off to a great start. There it is. She needs to ready it. That's why. Okay, so...
May I see your entrails, please?
That's a miss. And you can see the timing. And there it is. So it's a slow-paced combat. Trophies. Thank you. Ooh, we got some stuff. Let's collect all and let's look at our inventory. Okay, that's good. Do we actually want any of these? What's the reason to use these? So we got extra armor class. We do of course have our arcane spell failure and maximum dexterity bonus. Ah, okay. So I am familiar with how this works. I don't want that. However, having an axe. Oh, we have so many weapon sets. This is great. Do I want an axe or a dagger? Because the axe is for strength based, I think. So maybe I want a dagger. Let's go with a dagger. That's the one. Okay, so yeah, basically combat, the pacing of combat and of the game in general is a lot slower. The assassins are already here. Follow me quickly. Oh boy. That's Lindsay still. Okay, and we are getting journal entries, and all of these are awesome, and they have all very specific lines. I'm not gonna focus on them right now, but because these are first missions and all that. But eventually I will. But it's what I was saying is the combat is slow enough that that you just really feel all the decisions during it, and it's a lot. You can tell that it's trying to translate as close as possible the feel of the tabletop role-playing game.
Let's shred them.
And that's really cool. They're running. Get him. And what shall I do with this one? We'll finish him later. Okay, that's all I need really. So I will change my weapon. Well, I can't control Lindsay yet, so maybe I shouldn't change my weapon. I should do a charge, and I will. Wait a minute, what the heck? What have I done? Oh no, that's the time it takes to do the charge. Okay, that I get it. Or is it just the...
Work, you silly spell!
Interesting.
Burn! Slice!
You're just in time.
She's
a bit
okay.
longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us.
Nice.
She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
I'll probably give it to Lindsay though, because what is she? So we got equipment. Yes, I know. And then we're gonna need to do that. Okay, so let's look at what we have over here. That's the shared stash, so that's good. She has no. Oh yeah, she's ranged. That's not great. What are you? We're all ranged. Oh, this is interesting. So she is, let's see, halfling. Yes, that's why she's small. She's not a child, as I first thought. Not in this Let's Play. I knew that from the beta version or alpha version that I played. Let's see. The author of your book, my dear reader, holding your the book that you hold in your hands. I once studied at the Academy of the Arts in Pitax, which we're gonna learn about later. But I decided that a real bard doesn't belong within the suffocating walls of some school. Instead, I set off to find a hero, one worthy of being praised throughout the ages. And that's how I came to chronicle Gillidel's journey to the stolen lands and all that happened afterwards. Spoiler alert: she survives, because that's how that works. What I want, yeah, I want to look at your class. I want to see. I can't. It says somewhere, and I know it's very obvious. There it is. It's a bard. She's a bard. She sings. And actually, that's going to be pretty important. And you are a sorcerer. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Let's see. Do we have formations already? Oh, yeah, about the ring. I'm so sorry. I might actually have to think. Because, yeah, these guys. What exactly does this do? Hiccups. +1 bonus to armor class. Sounds good to me. Let's get
Rogue
you
calls me. I'll take the bait.
wearing that. Can you please?
Step.
I think so. So we got companions. I know. Shut up. We have ourselves a sash. Copper ring. Doesn't do anything, though. No, it's just a beautiful ring. Okay.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
You and me. And we have an enemy already. There's an assassin. Can we sneak? How is the sneak mode? Stealth.
Their sight betrays them.
Oh, yeah. And I got an auto pause every time an enemy is seen. So he's got a lot more spells than I thought he was gonna have, actually. Magic missile is always a good thing, and I'll cast it over there. Daze. Let's try and go for you right there, and I'm gonna do a charge. I'm gonna get you up there, and I'm gonna charge right here.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
What was the auto pause there? I think everything is good. There it is. Advanced combat. Oh yeah, I know all this stuff. I'm very good at this. Okay, I'm not. It's fine.
Die!
Yeah, that is exactly. You can do a charge. 5.3 seconds.
Let the attack commence!
Maybe. She's very excited about all this. So we got dazed. These are not per rest, if I remember correctly. These are per encounter. Unless they are per rest, in which case, bad things. Level 0, though. Yeah, I think it is level 0s are per encounter. What? If you right-click, something appears over there. Interesting. That can be used in automatic mode to activate it. Right-click. Yeah, let's go with that. And then you have Jolt. Wait a minute, what's the Jolt for? Sounds like a good thing to attack enemies with. One enemy creature within close range causes a spark of electricity 1d3. That's good with me. We got tanks at the front anyway, so that is good stuff over there. And we got the Jolt coming out or coming in. Let's just
leave this to me.
Do the range damage over here.
You right.
Everything else should be okay. I wish it was a little bit easier to tell that it's paused. They're really missing a lot.
Like that? What? You didn't?
Did she really say that? Oh, the taunts in this game. That guy's dazed now.
I see your entrails, please?
That was AI. I don't want that. Though, I want to do that myself. I want to be bad myself by forgetting to have that. Health and death. I know how that works. It's the wall getting to 0 and dying. Nobody's really injured. Nobody took any damage from that. We do have some nice stuff over here. We got a short bow. I just need a long bow. And we got daggers and some potions and all that. I'm going to collect all. And we also got the end of the episode because we're out of time for the day.
Becomes distance.
It's the principle. Yes. Maybe. I don't. Yeah, maybe. But anyway, that's going to be that for today. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.